Hey guys, what's going on? This is Namkraft and welcome to yet another season of Starcraft English commentary. Are you an Effort fan? You must be feeling very happy right now with that nice win from Effort in the first set on Roaring Current. This is going to be the second set. This map, Metropolis, has been picked by Effort. Let's see what he has prepared on this map. Once again, this is a 4-player map with 2 players spawning on the right side. And Snow's going to be located at the top right in the white color. If it's going to be located at the bottom right in the purple color. Of course, in these spawning positions, as you know, the player who's got the advantage onto the expansion of the other guy is going to have a nice air advantage. We shall see once again, people in the crowd just, I guess, cheering and leaving some nice heartful comments. So if you know exactly what they're talking about, please tell me, or please tell all of us, rather. Everyone will be forever indebted to you. But anyways, as you can see, in these spawning positions, oh, that girl is really cute. Her dress is very heavy though. She needs to have some lighter clothing, and that girl is not wearing any makeup, nor has she received any cosmetic surgery. I don't think. My eyes are very good. I can spot a girl who has not yet put on cosmetic surgery from miles away, because those people are like unicorns, especially in Korea. They are very rare. If you see them, I'd like you to capture them and maybe try to study their behavior and try to find ways to replicate them for the goods of humanity in the future. And by humanity, I mean men. Anyways, there's going to be a spawning pool first, and looks like Snow is going for 12 Nexus. Very interesting build. The Overlord not scouting in the right direction, and I think with these spawning positions, I think Effort will send a drone out to scout. And usually, when Snow doesn't see the Overlord coming here, he's got to scout towards the left side, and this will benefit Effort. I believe, I'm not so sure. So let's see how these two players are going to be cheering up for today. But anyways, let us take some time to take a look at what people are saying on the various, I guess, platforms to see if they are, cheering for one player or the other. So let's see here. Looks like Kashika from the USA says, go Effort. Put in some effort and rain on Snow's parade, okay? Prototype from Canada says, Snow's got this. Looks like that probe hits the drone before the drone hits the probe, so the probe will have a chance here, but it needs to actually regain some of the energy. Rowdy Bob from Australia says, I think the series will come down to how Snow deals with Muta snipes. Okay, interesting. He's gonna have to manage his Sears really well, or get some fancy Dark Templar builds. Anyways, those earnings have been arriving. I think they can get past the cannon. The cannon is not yet completed. Very dangerous situation here. The probe is possibly gonna have to do some damage, and he needs to block the front now. This first probe has been blocked, but he's gonna pull back, and the Zerlings could not penetrate, and the Effort has made the smartest move to pull back. There's gonna be another hatchery coming down. Zerlings could still get in. They could still get in, but will they be able to get on the high ground? That's the question. They might dive in right now. The probe is waiting patiently. It looks like Effort's gonna try to go through, but Snow has blocked him. Snow has studied. Snow studied correctly here. One Zerling down. All of the Zerlings down. This game, it's gonna be won by Snow. I call the game right here now. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. Remember that silly song like 20 years ago that used to go right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. If you remember that song, please let me know what is the name of that song, because I suddenly have the urge to listen to it right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. Looks like Effort's gonna push this probe back, but already very nice mental victory, and spiritual and physical victory, and psychological and physiological victory for Snow against Effort. But what is going to be the next part of the game? Let's continue on with people's comments. So Otrich from Belgium says, Snow absolutely has the capacity to mix things up. Forge with 1 cannon, Forge with 2 cannons, Forge Gateway cannon, Forge Nexus Gate cannon. The list goes on. My head's already spinning. I mean, I only know one build. That is Gateway and then Assimilator. I don't know any other builds, man. Anyways, IFU Pauline from France, he said, Snow is a macro-oriented player, stands no chance with this style against Effort. Bruh is going to lose his virginity in a second time. That's what he said. The Zealot has arrived here. The second Zealot will create some problems for Effort. The fact is that Effort has lost all of his earnings. So he will be forced to remake his Zerlings, and he needs to actually spread them out to deal with several threats. And this probe will be looking forward to checking inside of Effort's main base, and that is going to be another problem as well. Anyways, this Zealot is going to try to attack the drone and stop it from mining. It's going to be down to which player has the better, micro. And it is going to be effort with a higher APM at 450 APM for effort for Snow. His APM has improved, but he gets a drone kill. He's going to try to go out there, and that drone is once again very damaged. Oh my god, a drone get destroyed. 2 drones down. This is going to put the series back on even footing here, and Probe is going to go on a high ground and score. His Zealot has been sniped, but more importantly, Snow knows about Effort's build. He knows that he doesn't need to make cannons in the front, and he need to actually make, cannons in the main. The question is, will Effort go for, layer cancellation? I mean, we've seen some of that, and Zergling's speed is done, and looks like Snow has got how many? 2 Zealots and 1 Probe. I think it's just enough to hold. There's going to be no chance that these Zerglings are going to try to come out. What is going to be Effort's plan? It's going to switch into a macro build. He builds a 4th hatchery, so this is a delayed build, I guess. Okay, there it is. There is no Spire. There's going to be, I guess, a switch back to Hydras here with Overlord with speed. Maybe that's the plan. Or maybe Dark Templar, Lurker drop could be potential here, because you can see this area, you can actually get dropped from behind, and it's not very, very easy for the Protoss player to build some cannon to cover for it. So that is something that I'd like to keep in mind with all of you in the future. But anyways, there's going to be some time here for Effort and Snow to refine their builds and think about the next part of the game, because we're officially in the mid-game situation. So I'm going to take this chance to start to thank some of my fans in the last 2 days who have supported me. You've been phenomenal. So let me just quickly go one by one in no particular order here. Mr. Alexander the Great, you're an amazing guy. You're the greatest fan I've ever had. So thank you very much. This is Stan Chen from Taiwan. You've been leaving some comments, but recently you have not been leaving comments. Are you having an affair? Are you dating another caster? Please let me know that is not the case, because I do not accept those kind of relationship. Mr. John from Sweden. I guess we met once at a bar and we never met again. Mr. George, thank you very much. I love Hispanics. I love Latinos. Those girls are so beautiful. Mr. JW, what's going on, my friend? Mr. McDonald, don't eat too much yogurt, you get diarrhea. Mr. Peter from Poland, I heard that your country recently is facing attack against Russia, and you tried to ask the NATO people for reinforcement, but they refused to send reinforcements. What is going on with that? Do you have enough upgrades for your forces to fight against Putin's army? Let me know in the comment. If you know English, that is. Anyways, Mr. Sea Goblin, what's going on? Mr. Spider-Mind. And I guess I'll just put that photo away. And finally, Mr. Thomas, the Flying Dutchman, my favorite person in the world. Thank you very much, Mr. Thomas. That's right, Mr. Thomas. Speak Dutch to all of us. That's right, guys. If you guys want to learn Dutch, that is what Dutch sounds like. So go ahead and please give a big round of applause for Mr. Thomas, the Flying Dutchman. He is my favorite fan. So that is going to be the end of the thanking business. Get back to this game because we have a lot to cover. Zealots are moving across the map with speed, and there are very few Hydras, 3 Hydras at the 3rd base, a few more at the expansion. The courses will try to pay attention to exactly where those Hydras are located. They will try to dive in here. It looks like Effort has possibly got enough Hydras to cover for these grounds. So that's good. The Zealot's gonna have to go out here, and I think there's numerical superiority in Effort's favor. The Hydras need to get the best angle. It looks like some nice attack here. 2 Hydras that pop at just the right moment. The Corsairs are getting targeted upon by the Hydras, but the Corsairs need to fall back now and just try to save themselves and try to go back home. I guess they're gonna try to do that. Some Zealots have saved themselves. Looks like Zealots gonna try to attack against the drone and actually get a few drones. It's gonna be great. His drones are forced to run around and find some openings. And Snow is not microing. He's not APMing fast enough. He's running with Zealots around trying to buy some time. There's a Dark Templar. What is the purpose of this Dark Templar? It's kind of hard to say at this point because there are plenty of Overlords. And it looks like the Corsairs numbers are not high enough to get rid of those Overlords. But anyways, Zealot's going to try to come to this left side. Maybe he's hoping that, the Overlord don't have speed. So maybe there's some opening areas inside a base that the Overlords can actually not cover. He can actually get a few swipes and then just retreat. And there's Overlord speed. So there goes the hopes and dreams of that Dark Templar coming through and doing some damage. Effort with about 70 supply Snow, about 20 supply differential compared to Effort. And that's going to be time to send these Corsairs back. He's doing a lot with just 2 Corsairs. He sniped something like 3 Overlords so far with just 2 Corsairs, and that's not bad. 1 drone not mining there. And looks like Effort, he doesn't see these Zealots. He's checking. It looks like Effort has got a blind spot on his radar here. This area here is so difficult to spot. He's checking from the left side, the middle area. He's checking this expansion and checking the middle area. Doesn't see it, but looks like Zealot's gonna be diving in. But it looks like there's a drone coming out. And what is gonna be the plan? The drone is gonna get sniped, and the drone gets sniped right away. But that has completely ticked Effort off, and he's got new forces waiting in these areas. So I guess those Zealots are trying to snipe the additional hatchery that comes out very, very quickly, and there's going to be more drones, and I said that's going to work right away. The Corsairs would actually lose their life now. On this map, you can afford to lose the Corsair, but not on Roaring Current. This map is fine. it's very, very fine for you to lose your courses on this map, because this map is not an island map, so those courses have no value in late game. But in a map like War and Courage, you need to actually keep them alive. Anyways, there's a shuttle. There could be a drop potential here, but that means the courses need to be alive for the rest of this game. And I think what Snow is thinking about is possibly going with a Dark Templar in here, and then maybe drop some High Templars. Maybe that is the plan, I'm not so sure. But he's not yet expanded. And there's the Spy. No, it's not Spy, it's Evolution Chamber. And looks like these are go for the Dark Templar hiding in the corner. Is a very, very smart move on this map, Metropolis. You can actually hide those units around for the long time. Zelle's going to try to come out here. Is that an Overlord here? I think that might be an Overlord. And this Shadow, I think there's a Shadow. The Corsair coming out. Zelle's going to finally fall now. So that's going to be on this move. But the Corsair is going to try to check what are the kind of hindrance to my drop strategy. He's not seeing any hindrance, so he might decide to come in here, drop. He's looking for that Spire. He doesn't see the Spire. The hatchery will come down, and the Tartlan will be hiding here for a long time. And this is going to be a very, very smart move from Snow. But will it pay off? That's the question. Need to engage it when the battles are happening, and there's plenty of drone saturation. And this Dark Templar is going to leave. Maybe he will leave and go somewhere else. Protoss got +1 weapons and +1 armor. Hydras have got only +1 weapons upgrade. The Dark Templar has left and gone to another base. This is such a smart move. I've never seen this kind of move. Where's the Dark Templar going? Where's the Overlord? There's an Overlord right. They need to go to work. He gets already 4 kills. He is slow to attack. He's attacking now. He's not attacking fast enough. And there's an attack in the mid-map, and he's going to try to plow through. Looks like Effort's not paying attention. He is seen on the radar. He must know, because there's an Overlord right here. He's trying to put some Sunkens into perspective, but it's not fast enough. And I guess the Dark Templar with 14 kills is going to try to break the records of the maximum number of drones kill. He has got 17, and he will leave. But that was so bad. So badly handled. But there's a few additional drones getting sent to this brand new base, so that's going to be something to keep in mind here. The Dark Templar is going to try to get on the high ground. I think Effort knows about it. Effort needs to send an Overlord there at some point in the future. There are only some Dark Templar Overlords are not paying attention. He will go to work. He needs to get swipe on the drone. He gets a few drones, and Overlords are very far away. Once again, a few more drones get destroyed. Maybe no. That's going to be the end of this attack here. But now Snow is leading by about 50 supply, 55 to 60 supply. He's got a brand new base. The next attack is looking dangerous. Can Effort do something about his units? Are actually not in position to counter this. He's got a few forces, but I think what is going to happen is that Effort Snow will attack against expansion with some High Templars waiting to storm any kind of reinforcement from the left side. I think that is the plan. Effort can try to counter attack against the top formation. It's going to be better for him to actually try to stage a kind of defense to try to break this force from Snow. Looks like the attack has commenced. It is an observer, but that's early storm. It's actually not very good. He needs to save the storm for reinforcement from the left side. Effort has done a good job to keep some of the forces from the right flank here in case there's going to be a need to attack. And that is a terrible storm, actually hitting only just one lurker in an egg. He's attacking me from this left side. He's going to be actually buy some time. There's an observer. There's no observer. You need to pull back. Snow is not paying attention. What are you doing, Snow? He's coming around. He's going to try to storm. Okay, he's going to try to attack and get some of these lurkers. Of course, he's buying some time nicely, so that's not bad. These lurkers will get sniped. So that is not so bad for Snow. Need to come again. He's going to engage. Hive is up now, but it looks like Effort has bought some time with those maneuvers. His 2 lurkers bought a lot of time. It looks like Effort is going to have to hold here, and so it's going to try to attack against the area. Good storm just to eat up those lurkers. Once again, you cannot finish. You have to finish up the lurkers. You cannot just leave them lying there with 1 or 2 HPs remaining. This prop is going to try to expand somewhere. I think it's about the future. Once again, Snow is leading by about 70 supply, but Effort is hanging on and not losing any bases. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind that Effort is still alive very much in terms of economy. There's going to be an egg blocking here, so that's good. Some Zerlings are coming across, and those lurkers are not being deployed to the battlefield. Zelle need to engage now, and they need to pull back. And Snow need to react now. He's not seeing the reaction. He will be losing all of the Zealot. I guess now he's going to see it. There's going to be a storm. He's storming. He's going to storm 2x. He's going to storm again those 2x, and that's right. So all of those lurkers will fall. Not bad. His egg will fall, but reinforcement from the right side is not being shown right now. We don't have Nidus Canal. There's a Nidus Canal. The Nidus Canal is about to complete, and with that, reinforcement is going to stream through. It's going to be enough or not. That's going to be the question. Dragoons are piling through though. He will try to do some moving shot against the lurker. He gets the last of the lurkers. The lurkers are waiting to go to the Nidus Canal right now. Looks like Snow's going to try to snipe the Nidus Canal. The Nidus Canal has fallen. No reinforcement. All of those forces are going to be forced to come again by ground here. This hatchery will fall, but by then, Effort is going to be on the low ground and Snow going to be on the high ground. Looks like Effort's going to try to counter attack. This is not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Oh, this place got some cannons. Only 1 Zealot, and Overlord has revealed the positions. So I guess it's going to be a moment for Snow to return with the rest of his forces now. He's trying to engage. He doesn't have an observer. He's going to just try to eat those lurkers with just pure storm. He gets 1 storm off. Is it enough? I'm not sure that lurker is still alive. He needs to storm it again. Looks like attack against his base, and looks like observer need to come out right now, and reinforcement from effort coming from the left side, but reinforcement from Snow is going to return as well. So I guess effort is going to be losing this. Another cannon's come up, but looks like effort has seen it. Effort is so lucky to know that he's got a choice to attack either this 11 o'clock base or go for 12 o'clock base. It looks like lurkers are not going to be able to reach it on time here. Zealous are stopping lurkers in the middle of the map here. I even actually get first acceleration on the cannons. This hatchery will not fall. I think possibly this hatchery cannot fall. The hatchery will remain alive here. Zealous are plowing to try to get rid of the Zerglings first before taking care of the lurkers later. The cannons will be allowed to come up, and I guess his effort's going to say, excuse me, so it's going to say, I will allow you to actually take some hits on my Dragoons. It's fine. Anyways, defile amount is done, but looks like effort is behind by about 100 supply now. So it is almost all but over for effort. He has fought a very valiant fight, but Snow has played a better game this game, and Roaring Current was not there to save effort. That is gonna get recreated, and drones. I think those drones were hiding or something like that. Anyways, that base is gonna get recreated very soon, and Snow is gonna have to catch up. He looks like some Zerlings are gonna try to come to. These are cracklings. They're very fast, and Snow expand once again. This is the way to play, man. You need to mass expand against a late game Zerg, because you need to force them to spread their forces out so that the Nidus Canal is no longer something in the equation. There's going to be a nice move of the Zerlings coming through. The Dragoons are not attacking correctly. I want to take a look at the 11 o'clock position to see exactly what's happening there. So it looks like those Zerglings get destroyed, and looks like the Nidus Canal has been sniped. GG from effort. Nicely played from Snow. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this class, feel free to buy my coffee. It's going to be in the video description. I will see you soon. Bye bye.